Sonic Movie 3. Oh, dude, where to begin with the Sonic universe, guys? So the marketing has gone full throttle. I remember a couple of weeks ago, people were like, dude, when is the Sonic movie going to do something? When is something going to happen? Where's the second trailer? Well, it started going crazy. And okay, for one, we got these posters. And there is kind of like a weird secret conspiracy with these posters we'll get into. But the marketing right now has been levels of peak. Good peak and kind of low peak. We're going to get into all that here because there is McDonald's toys, shoes, songs, and PR packages that went crazy. So let's start off with this poster here since I brought it up. So we got these character posters, which was nice to see. A lot of these were very funny because like Agent Stone, what the heck is he doing? Like, I wish I had my soundboard pull up because I would just be playing the Prowler sound, the doo-doo-doo. He looks like he's got the Prowler gauntlets on there. I don't know why we have a gun agent. She's probably just infiltrating, or maybe she got married and was entered into the gun corporation. I like seeing Robotnik's new upgraded suit. That looks awesome. Gerald is great. All these people look great. Now, the thing that people were pointing out and speculating, which I don't know if I can find the original tweet, but I'll try. There were people noticing that Maddie is the character. Here we go. This is the tweet, and this is the person who brought up the theory at first, so all credit to her. There was a person that said in every Sonic movie, they use Maddie to hint at the secret character that'll show up at the end of the film. And remember, there is going to be a secret character. They teased that, so we're all wondering, Amy, Silver, Metal Sonic, who is going to be? First movie, she was wearing yellow, and it was Tails. Second movie, she was wearing red and black, and it was Shadow. Now with this poster that they revealed for the new movie, she's wearing what looks like it's going to be Amy's colors. So, could that happen? Who knows? Just a theory for now, a film theory, but it could end up happening. So there was that, and that was all kind of cool. And then we got some PR packages in the mail. So I'll bust mine out just for a quick second because your boy was lucky enough to be one of the receivers. Your boy got himself this package sent in the mail. And one, it was just cool. And I wasn't the only one. There was like hundreds of these sent out. So I was just lucky enough to be one of those people. And you obviously recognize this because it is the life box that Sonic hits to give him an extra life. And I was like, oh, Paramount just sent me immortality in a box. I quickly jumped off my roof and died. I am suing you now, Paramount. Moving on. But obviously this was awesome and cool. And you open it up and you get this awesome little Sonic poster and a handwritten note. Everybody got handwritten notes. I thought, I felt special. Mine said, what does it say? Your insightful takes on movies and pop culture are always a joy to watch. Keep it up. I don't know. To me, that says you're better than everybody else who got a package, Chris. And I read between the lines, right? So that was awesome. But this was the coolest part, dude. They actually sent in a cartridge that is a replica of the Sonic 3 video game. So if you look up Sonic 3, let me just get Sonic 3 game. For the Sega Genesis, they recreated the cover art from that right here. So here, I'm trying to show it to you. You can see it's the same. Sonic, because people were making fun of the art, the poor Photoshop, but they were just trying to recreate this artwork. You have, Sonic there holding up the three fingers. Even the Shadow guy here, who Shadow isn't in Sonic 3, but they still managed to make it Shadow as part of this cover art. I thought that was awesome and cool. But the greatest part was there was an actual cartridge in this thing. What the heck? An actual guys, I don't need. This was awesome. I was like, this is the kind of marketing I love. It's a real cartridge. It has some great artwork on it. It's there, and this is the also weird part. This poster is better than the real poster that they put out. Look, I'm gonna bring up the actual poster here for you guys. Sorry, I know it's fuzzy, but let me see. Sonic 3 poster. Sonic 3 poster. So where is it? This one. Okay. So look at this. This is the poster that they showed to everybody, right? Take a good look at Shadow and the way he looks on this. And now in this one, it's an updated version. It's Shadow way more detailed. looks more nicer. Like, this is a better version of that poster, and it was just for a PR package. I don't know. That's kind of interesting that they gave the PR package people a better version of the poster, because that's just a small detail I noticed, right? Well, immediately when I got this and I opened it up, I was like, I gotta get my Sega Genesis. Mom, unlock the basement, Mom. We gotta look for it. And I think I have it here. Let me check. Right here. I popped this sucker out. It was covered in dust and who knows what other sticky substances, but I actually had my Sega Genesis. Only problem is I didn't have the power cord or the cables to make it work, so I was kind of stuck. But it actually fits in, and once I get all that figured out, it will work. Now, thankfully, because this was sent to like 100 other influencers and YouTubers and out there, somebody had an actual working Sega Genesis. So I'm just going to pull up Sonic 3 Sega Genesis. Let me pull it up from the actual person who built. Let's see here. Because there was the actual person who actually worked on it and built it. They uploaded the video. I'm trying to see if I can find them. I can't find them right now. If not, we're just going to have to... Oh, here they are. This is the person. This channel right here is actually the person who made the PR package for the people, so you can check out their channel here. And anyways, when you plug it in and play it, this is kind of what happens. And again, and this is all for an important reason. Again, one, just 8-bit quality Sonic 3. That is so awesome. Then it gives you a character selection, and every character plays like a little sound, a little thing. I'll play you what Shadow says, because I think that's the only one people really care about. Everybody else just has kind of like a basic little you know, like, oh, what, come meet me, Sonic. All right, let's play here.
Time to gear up.
Walk away before you get hurt.
And that's just, dude, that attention to detail is crazy. So that was all part of it. And again, you could go through all the characters. There's a part where you can look at the posters in 8-bit, which I thought was awesome, with some nice little music. That's cool in itself. And then there's this weird mini game that isn't a mini game you can actually win or lose at. But in the handwritten note that they gave me, they said, if you can figure out the cheat code, you'll get a special message. And I was like, cheat code? So I had to Google it. Whenever Sonic 3 came out, the actual Sonic 3, not the movie, there was a cheat code that was infamous because you had to do it really quick and you would get this special screen and animation. And it was like a very famous thing. And they integrated that into the cartridge. And once you do it, you get this special message, which they didn't put on here. So let me go to IGN's video where it shows off. There we go. It shows off the trailer date, which is going to be November 25th, 2024. Now, we just went through all of that in this PR package just so we can get the trailer date for this movie. I don't think that was overdoing it. That is the perfect level of attention to detail and craziness. I am so happy they did that, and I'm glad I own one of these because that's such a cool little experience. Like, that's just awesome in itself. So that right there, huge W, marketing team, whoever did that. I love that. And I'm giving them the big W now because there's other things that they've done that I'm like, okay. So moving on to the next thing, we now know Trailer Monday. Your boy's going to react, do whatever, and we're going to talk about that trailer for sure, right? Okay. Then they also dropped the song for Sonic 3. Now, the Sonic songs have been good because everybody knows the Kid Cudi song. And again, since this is YouTube, I have to be careful with how much I play. So I'm just going to be playing snippets at a time. But, dude, this Kid Cudi song, Stars in the Sky, what a song. Just playing 5 seconds of it so you remember the melody and the tone. Beautiful song. Like, that song got me hyped. I remember that song playing at the end of Sonic 2, and you're just smiling because you just saw Shadow, you just saw a fun movie, and now you're getting this animated credits of all this, and Kid Cudi's beautiful singing. Dude, like, that song was great. Like, a good song to go with the Sonic movie. The new song they dropped Okay, so it is by an artist named Jelly Roll, which that in itself interesting name. And they I thought I didn't know them, but they did make a song that I'm familiar with. It's been on the radio, and right now I completely forgot the lyrics of the way the song goes. But shoot, maybe I could just find it real quick. But it's like it's an okay song. It's a you know it's a song that I think a lot of people kind of enjoy. There we go. Save Me. There we go. What's it? Let me see.
I'm a lost cause.
I don't know. Maybe you guys are familiar with it. Either way, it's a country singer, up and coming. Fine. They can't get Kid Cudi every time. I'm sure it costs money or whatever, and especially they just had him on the Knuckles show. So I was kind of hyped. I put on the song, excited to see what it would be, and I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna play again snippets of it, and I can't get into it. So here we go. Snippets of the song.
Like this, we don't miss never. Yeah, yeah. Last night things got a
Okay, just hopping around the song.
rodeo. I think you know when we pull up green lights.
It's very country, it's very rodeo, it's very energetic and happy. I feel like that is a weird choice to go for Sonic 3. And the reason I say this is a weird choice is because we know what's going to happen in Sonic 3. We know how tragic this story is about to be, as tragic as can be for a PG, video game adaptation. But this poster, if you're a Sonic fan, you know what's going to happen. You know how sad that's going to be and how heartbreaking. And, you also have people going like the Live and Learn song, maybe like a cover. I think saw some people saying like Paramore or another famous rock band could have been interesting. I agree. This is such a strange choice for this song. It's so country. Like some people like it. I'm not gonna knock it. Some people, I like it. It's an okay song and all that. And just so other people were not digging it. Like it was seeing what people were saying about it was so funny. I saw somebody said they should have picked the KSI song instead. And yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Let me see. That feels like a song that would play while you're shopping in like a department store, right? You're like, oh, would you like to try on those pants? Yeah, run it. It's no offense, right? I mean, that's probably a great gig for the guy. And I did see some people saying the context of where the song is played, if it's not like the end credit song, is gonna definitely matter. Here's him playing it. And I think the theories of when the song is gonna play is right on. So there's a scene in the trailers and whatnot that is showcasing the crew having a race. So they're gonna do a little race in the movie. And I'm thinking that's probably where you play it. Very beginning of the movie, before things get dark and serious. Other people say, well, maybe there's just a really happy ending at the end of all of it, and that's the song that perfectly encapsulates it. I think a beginning song during the race and all this is probably the way to go. People also pointed out, like here, you can see presents. So it looks like it's Sonic's birthday. So this being Sonic's birthday song, okay, that makes sense for a happy, energetic song. Just being honest myself, don't love it. Maybe it'll be one of those songs after hearing it 4 times. I like it. That's happened before. But I just remember the first time I heard that Kid Cudi song, I was like, dude, this is bumping. So for me, I'm going L on this one. But maybe you guys will be better on it. Save the best song for the end credits. Yeah, so maybe Live and Learn is for the credits, right? So there was that got revealed, right? Then we got the McDonald's toys. That is always a happy staple of a Sonic movie. So let me see. McDonald's. We got revealed the McDonald's toys. And they're all right, man. I feel bad for this generation of McDonald's goers because, dude, our toys back in the day, they were bussin'. They were so good they could kill a kid, which is probably why they had to stop making them so good. They were just detailed and awesome. Like I remember back when they had like the little mini games, you could play little Sonic handhelds. Let me see if I can look up old Sonic McDonald's toys. What would those look like? Oh, there they are. I had these as a kid. I had like 3 of these. I had the Sonic one, the Tails one, and the green one here. these were awesome. It's just like it's not really a very competitive game, but it was just the effort put into those. Those were awesome and cool. And even these were kind of fun for, well, I don't actually know those. Those were the other ones, the the Sonic toys when they came out for the second Sonic movie and spoiled the movie. Remember that? These came out and they ruined some of the big things in the film. And so all these are just kind of like the same mold. It's just a Sonic character within a little spinning ball, and they just spin. That one says spoilery, so I'm not gonna open it. But they have other ones here, and it's just, we'll see, we'll see. So there's that. I'll think. I think we could. It's up to you. I'll try it. We'll see if it goes. But OG McDonald's, man, they used to be really cool. Now, I think the biggest L, and maybe you guys won't agree with me, is the shoe collabs this time. The Sonic shoes are infamous, guys. I own a pair of the Sonic shoes. Remember, Puma came out with them? Sonic Puma. They came out with the actual Sonic shoes, which was like the coolest thing they ever did. These shoes, you could actually buy them. I wear them. Let me see. See shoes. They're just awesome that they actually did that. It is like the most simple thing you can do is just recreating the Sonic shoes. They're like, oh, it's Fila. My bad. It was Fila, not Puma. Puma was the one for the first Sonic movie, and they didn't do it. It was Fila that recreated it, and I own these. Awesome. Like, how hard is that, right? How hard is that concept to make? I bet you Fila sold like crazy of those shoes. I would like to know. And now, in this next movie, you have people like Knuckles, right? Knuckles shoes. And these shoes, boy, I don't think would be that difficult to make. Those could be interesting. I'd like to see how creative you get with this Lego piece on top. But, okay, you have those iconic shoes, right? What do Tails shoes look like? Tails shoes in themselves could be really simple. I don't see how that could be that hard to design right there. Just kind of a white, red tip. I feel like you can get kind of creative with that. But I think the shoes that would have sold millions is Shadow shoes. Shadow has some of the coolest shoes in the entire universe, and the way they built them for this movie, get me those Shadow shoes now. Dude, just imagining wearing those with the gold ring on your ankles. Every kid at the basketball play park walking out of the field as soon as you walk in. Oh, that's the dude with the Shadow shoes, man. You gotta get away from him. You seen Like Mike? Like Shadow. Like Shadow. Don't kill his kid, Maria. So I'm like, dude, that would be so awesome if its shoe company actually recreated the Shadow shoes, right? Well, we got here what the shoes are actually going to be looking like, and buddy, I don't know how to feel about this. So I'm trying to find a good photo of them. So this time around, it was Reebok who got the shoe deal, and it's not that it's entirely bad. There's some cool things they do. I'm trying to find the right photos to look at, you guys, and I'm just not that crazy about them. So let's go piece by piece. First, the Sonic shoes that they made. So they made them all blue. I mean, these look kind of like running shoes. The coolest part is the back and the interior. So they're obviously Sonic's colors, but the back has like these gold rings on them. That's kind of cool. And you also have the Green Hills pattern of the turf on there. And then the inside is again Green Hills. I'm like, okay, 7 out of 10 here. Kind of fine. Not really iconic to that. Then you have the Knuckles shoes, which is probably the coolest ones. They're like puffy and suede-y, kind of like Knuckles. They got his colors on them. I think that's cool, but it's the back part of these that I think is actually pretty dope. Let me see if I can get to them. They have little knuckles, little knuckle points on the back heel. I'm like, okay, that's cool. That's actually cool. I could genuinely see myself putting these on just for those little knuckle bumps, because that's just a cool detail, right? And then you have the tail shoes that it's fine. Let me see if I can. It's all yellow. I'd love to meet the person that could pull off an all yellow shoe. Not gonna be me. And then the back of them just has tails, and that's cool. But I feel like it's a fumble, man. I feel like the way these shoes were, it was just perfect, dude. Perfect. But hey, can't complain. This is the kind of stuff I love to see. When you have a big movie, you have an exciting film you're going to show to people in a community that are excited, you do cool creative marketing things like this, a song, some shoes, McDonald's toys, cool PR packages that are built for the fans. Like, It's a W all around. So I just wanted to talk about all that with you guys because the Sonic marketing I thought has just been crazy. Can you imagine the world we live in where these would have been the shoes they were going to create? Okay, let's move on now and talk about some Spider-Man